Morning. It's Monday, October 30th, and I want to talk to you about Joe Biden today. Joe Biden has stood up for Israel, stepped right to the plate, and stood straight up and supporting Israel in this awful event that is going on in Israel right now. That attack by Hamas, which killed many Israelis, and the Israelis are retaliating. And that retaliation has upset many in the Muslim population. But what's happened to Joe Biden is that in Michigan, the state that has a representative named Rashid Tlaib, the Muslims are threatening not to vote for Joe Biden because he supported Israel. So what is the man supposed to do? He stands up and defends the people who need defending. And now we have a huge population in this country of Palestinian descent who do not recognize the evil of Hamas and prefer that to the job that Joe Biden has done. And in my mind, this is a royal kick in the ass to Joe Biden. What is he supposed to do? Would you have him support the Palestinian outrage? That's a disgrace. Yes, I don't blame the Muslims for being upset by that situation. But they should recognize that is the evil situation. The Muslim population had many opportunities to have a better life, but they chose not to. They chose to have people like Hamas governing them. They were offered a two-state solution in 1947, and they refused to accept it because they wanted the Jews dead. They were going to kill all the Jews. No sooner did the Jews have a state, a nation, than the Muslims and the Arabs were on the doorstep ready to attack in 1948, and they lost that war. And they have continued to attack, and they've lost every single time. And now they attack once again, and now they're paying the price for that attack, and the Muslim population is upset by that. Well, why aren't they upset by the way those people were treated by their own governments all these years? How women are treated, how children are treated. Why are they not upset about that? No, they're upset when they go and do an evil deed and Israel defends itself. And they have been building tunnels for 50 years in that country. Well, not 50 years, 20 years, 18 years, whatever the number is, they have a country of tunnels. Why are there tunnels in Gaza? Because they're evil, and those tunnels and those people in that country are there for one thing and one thing only, to protect Hamas. That's why Hamas has tunnels and entrances in hospitals, in schools, in people's houses. They store weapons all over the country. Is that what a democratic society is like? And you accept that. You Muslims who are now complaining about the actions of Israel have accepted the actions of Hamas since 25. When Israel left that country and left all kinds of businesses behind, what did they do? They destroyed all of that. Tell me about the great educational system that exists in that country. It doesn't. Tell me how many Nobel Prizes the Muslims and the Arabs have won. Not many. Tell me what Arabs and Muslims do for society beyond themselves, beyond mistreating women and things like that. Tell me what they're entitled to. I want to hear how wonderful they are. I want to hear about the great things that they do. There's very little that the Muslim population in the world has contributed to the rest of society. They're a tight-knit single-minded, evil people. And I don't feel that strong about a lot of things. Well, when I find out that people who are leading the good life in America, the Muslims in Michigan, and they elect a person like Rashida Tlaib to lead them, and they don't understand equality. They don't understand the idea of working together and settling your issue. No, they kill, they rent, and they rape, and they murder, and they steal little kids and hold them as hostages. Why are they holding hostages? Because they're dealing. They want criminals released. They want to make a deal of some kind. Well, they're down in the tunnels. Is that the way to live? Is that the way a sensible human person lives, in a tunnel? No sunshine, no light, no education. The tunnels are well stocked. The people outside are starving. Is that the way you govern a nation? No. And here in this country, we have a mob that is willing to vote out a president who's done a reasonably good job. Not everything he's done is, in my purview, correct or right, but he's done a reasonably good job. And so why do we have a population of people in this country who want to vote him out? Because of the evil people who are doing terrible things in the rest of the world. So the Palestinian people have their own problem. They voted Hamas in. It's their fault that they're in this situation. It's nobody else's fault. And if they were smart, they wouldn't have allowed the attack. And not only did the Hamas attack, the citizens were throwing rocks and everything. The citizens were happy. So they deserve nothing. They do not deserve our support, our help. You people who support them are not in the right frame of mind. So in this situation, in this background, some prominent Arab Americans in Michigan have predicted that many voters there will choose to leave the presidential ballot blank next year. Is that helping anybody? They can't vote for the Republicans, and they can't vote for Biden, so they're not going to vote at all. That in and of itself could cause Biden a loss. But they're worrying because Mr. Biden has not spoken up for them, for the Arabs, for the Muslims who acted irrationally. Is he supposed to defend the actions of Hamas? I don't think so. That would cost him a hell of a lot more than the position that he has taken. And the position he has taken, in my mind, is 100% correct. So that's all I have to say today. A terrible situation that has struck here in the United States. And the people of Michigan should be very, very unhappy with the situation in their state. I leave you with that this morning. Bye.